final match for this day is going to be a six-man tag match. And boy, the more I look at that doggone lineup, Mark Starr returns.
You would show just a little bit of respect, please.
Thought we had a match coming in the ring, Tommy. I didn't mean to inconvenience you.
I've got something I'd like to say. You know, Lance, this made-for-a-day thing has really humiliated not just me, but this lady right here has really humiliated her. But whenever it really comes down to it, it has humiliated the Gilbert family. And she is a Gilbert. And I'm proud of it. This gentleman here is proud of it. And I want everybody else to be proud of it. And I want to say one thing, that this kind of stuff is going to have to stop. I don't know exactly what's going to have to take place to do it. But I'd like to say one thing about the Von Erichs, you know, and this goes back to them. This is a family. Because the Gilbert family really is supreme in wrestling today. I don't care. You want to go to other countries, we are. Now I want to get back to the Von Erichs. I respect Fritz Von Erich for one thing, that he has always seen that his family has never been humiliated. Never. There may have been some people out there that tried to, but somewhere or another they left from there. Then you come to the Jarretts. I'll have to say one thing. The Jarretts have always seen that their family has never been humiliated. Eddie Marlin, Jeff Jarrett, they may get in the ring and they may get the devil beat out of them, but they're not humiliated. Then you go to the Fullers. The same way. They've always seen that they've never been humiliated. You go to the Funks, to the Briscoes. Any family, Lance, has never been humiliated. Never. And they have tried to do this. And I want to tell Kenny D one thing. You want to stick your nose into something that you don't know what you're getting into, brother, because things is going to turn. And they have begun to turn as of today. Because, Lance, we have stepped out here and got a gentleman. I would like to say that we just bring him in, but the thing of it is, I'm not going to say that we're bringing him in or nominating him or something like that. What we're doing, we're more or less adopting Gary Young from now on, because from now on, he's going to be watching Missy's back. There's no Kenny D's or anybody else is going to be trying to slap this young lady. No more. I don't care who it is. This man here is going to be there.
Well, maybe she brought some of it on herself, maybe.
Oh, I did not. Let me tell you something, Kenny D and Jerry Lawler. There's no fury like a woman's scorn. And I tell you what, there might be, who knows what can happen, but I will get y'all back. Not right? Isn't he cute?
yeah, cute is not exactly the word I might. Gary, you now have a new affiliation, Gary, and you're not associated with your old past anymore?
Well, let me tell you something, Lance. First of all, I got to tell you, this is probably one of the most beautiful days of my life. You know, one of the things happen very, very, very seldom, you know. I get an opportunity to represent the Gilberts like I do, you know. It'll be my pleasure, you know. They asked me to come out here and watch Missy's behind. I mean, to watch her back and everything. And believe me, if anybody gets within 3 feet of Missy Hyatt, don't matter if they're coming or going, Missy, I've got your back covered, and don't you worry about it, because 3 feet, that's the word, and you got me to deal with. 3 feet. Don't worry about it.
You really know what you're getting into, I presume.
Sure I do, Lance. Yeah. Sure I do. I've been associated with the Gilberts for a long time, and it's my pleasure to be sure and watch her back.
This little lady is trouble. Just let me tell you that. Okay, let's go to the ring. We're ready for the action. Dave.
We've got a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match coming up here. Introducing from Arkansas at a total weight of 459 pounds, Alan Reynolds and his partner, Doug Dancin. Going against him from Lexington, Tennessee, 484 pounds, the Gilberts, Tommy and Doug. In the corner, Missy Hyatt and gorgeous Gary Young. Tommy Gilbert gets things started against Alan Reynolds here. One fall, 10-minute time limit match. A forearm by Tommy Gilbert. Referee was right there, says it's okay. That wasn't. That was a doubled up fist. He got him. Tommy Gilbert with Reynolds back on his feet. Comes after him with the upper arm. Up in the air, Mr. Reynolds body slam. Boy, Tommy Gilbert seizing this match from the beginning. Taking control. Boot to the midsection. Alan Reynolds in trouble early in the match. Less than a minute gone in the action.
Alan's a good-looking young wrestler, too. He just really has a difficulty getting off the blocks, Dave. We've noticed in the matches that he's had. And this case is no different. Tommy Gilbert started him down. Doug Gilbert takes over, and the Hitman nailed him with that upper arm and really pounded him down with a body slam. Bang! And Doug Gilbert drops down hard right on him as Missy Hyatt looks on, and gorgeous Gary Young is not taking his eyes off of Missy. He is doing his Missy Hyatt watching in all earnest. Doug Gilbert, a snapmare over the shoulder. There's a tag on Doug Dancin. Dancin, short, but boy, he is stocky. Good athlete. Uh-oh.
Doug got him with a cheap shot as he was on his way into the ring. Suplexes him. Doug Gilbert makes the tag on Tommy. Doug Dancin slammed down to the mat. Tommy Gilbert off the ropes. Got a cover. 2. It's exactly 2 minutes, the time of the match. 2 minutes even. The Gilberts get the win.
Gilbert's got it in very impressive fashion as the Hitman and his dad, Tommy. Yeah, I hear about devastation. And so there they go, off into the sunset, a happy little family with their new member, gorgeous Gary Young. We'll take time out. We're going to be back in just a moment.
Tonight, Ron and Don Bruise, the Bruise brothers, will take on Doug and Tommy Gilbert here in the Mid-South Coliseum. Special referee Eddie Marlin. Bruise brothers, it's great to have you. It's great to have you, Eddie Marlin, debuting on Score tonight.
Yes, we got a match tonight with the Gilberts. They're notorious for their activities in the ring. Last week we had a match with them, a tag match, double disqualification because of some of their antics. This week we got Mr. Marlin as a special referee to make sure it's a nice, clean match.
You know, Dan, the Gilberts called the office and was complaining about they didn't like the referees in the area, so they wanted a special referee. Randy called me, and I told him I'd be glad to do it. You know, it's no love lost between the Gilberts and myself, and I hope they get out of line one time and put a hand on the referee tonight, and they'll get it.
That's right.
And these are the boys. These are the boys of the future. These are the boys of now. They are the champions.
That's right. Good luck to y'all. Don't be biased now tonight. Wrestling fans, let's go to the ring with all the action.
Seen it over again. Helps son Doug drive Don back into the corner. Drills him with a right hand. A second one right on the chops. And boy, he snapped the head back. Front face lock or front chancery takes down to the mat Don Bruise, and Tommy Gilbert smother him with the action.
He sure is. Again, that could be a chokehold. Eddie Marlin right in to take a close look at this. Eddie Marlin telling Doug Gilbert to get back in his corner. I'll tell you, I don't know if I've seen a wrestler in a tag team match stay in the ring as long as Don Bruise has right now. He's been in that ring for maybe 8 or 9 minutes, Lance.
Yep, he sure has, Danny. And there's a situation where he slipped trying to dig. When you get that way, you make mistakes. You can't put it all to it. He's still fighting, still battling, but this is what young wrestlers must find out. Do they have the determination or don't they? And Don Bruise, inch by inch, digs across. Here comes Doug. Uh-oh. Talking about a disqualification. Look out, Danny.
Here we go. Eddie Marlin demanding Doug Gilbert out of the ring. I don't know. They made a tag. Eddie Marlin didn't see it. Now they're double teaming. Still on Don Bruise. Pounding away on his back. Oh, and Eddie Marlin tells him, go ahead. Go for it.
He heard the crowd and believed him and let him go. So it's Eddie Marlin's decision to let Ron, and now all four going at it. Don going after Doug. Ron with a body slam on Tommy.
I guess pinfalls might count anywhere in the arena now. There's Ron. Ooh. Wait, Gilbert going, took something out of his trunks. Oh, Marlin grabs it. Oh, that could be the DQ right there.
That's it. That's going to be it. You're right. Tommy Gilbert Gilbert thinks he has a win at 17 minutes and 18 seconds. It'll be a disqualification on the Gilberts. The winners will be Ron and Don Bruise.